We are saddened to announce the death of Emma George Maurice, originally of Ancillary and Corinth, but at the time of her passing resided at Upper Bizet, who passed away on Sunday 25th December 2016 at 11:50 p.m. She was 68 years. Left to mourn her husband, Simon Cuthbert Maurice, also known as Sion, of Caerleon. Her 11 children, 8 sons, Sylvester George of Castries, Christopher George of Montseppa, Grand Riviere, Peter George of Castries, Hyginus George, also known as Ben of Yesiqui, Stephen George of Marisil, Don George of Vanna, Edmund George of Corinth, Jason Raymond George, also known as By, Apples of Corinth. 3 daughters, Joanna Louis, also known as Prisca of Grand Riviere, Grosselet, employed of the Ministry of Public Service, Nell George Castang of Caerleon, also a caretaker, Sarah George of Caerleon, employed of Sandals Grand, her 20 grandchildren, Bradley Joseph, student in Trinidad, Anna LaForce, student in Canada, also her goddaughter, Thaddeus George of Yesiqui, employed with Johnson's Hardware, Rodney Bay, Michael George Alexander, also known as DJ Mikey, employed of Hot FM, Hygienia George of Yesiqui, Mishka John, student of Sir Arthur Lewis, Daniela Kelly Castang of Caerleon, past student of Entrepot Secondary School, Yanni Don George of Varna, student of Vidboutai Secondary, Dennison George of Grand Riviere, Dara Castang, also known as Fat Skull, student of Corinth Secondary, Crystal of the U.S. Shanika Miracle George of Corinth, student of Vidboutai Primary School, DeAndre Milan Paul, student of Grand Riviere Primary, Josh and Joshua George of Corinth, student of Vidboutai Primary, Faith George of Varna, Randell Vernell, student of Grand Riviere Primary School, Star George of Varna, Danielle Castang of Caerleon, student of Anglican Infant, Dan Castang of Caerleon, her uncle Thomas Nelson of Piero V4, her 6 siblings, 2 sisters, Mary George Long, also known as Marilyn of Marisil, who was also her best friend, Veronica Aid, better known as Vivi of Montseppa, Grand Riviere. 4 brothers, Sergis George, also known as Tiso, and 69 of Rivière-Mita. John George of Castries, Septimus George, also known as Ethan of Rodney Heights, Lazarus Hendrickson George, also known as Keely of Laborn, employed of Caribbean Metals. Her in-laws, 7 brothers-in-law, George Long of Marisil, Henry Morris, also known as Tom of Sunny Acres, Placidus Morris, also known as El Dorado, Francis Morris of Forestier, Anthony Morris, also known as Bram of Forestier, Stephen Morris, also known as Sandy of Forestier, Jerome Aid of Martinique. 4 sisters-in-law, Morella St. Omer George of Rivière-Mita, Madeline Jean-Marie, also known as Mena of England, Clotilda Jean-Marie, also known as Rosalie of Entrepot, Margaret Morris, also known as Ewan of Sunny Acres. 2 daughters-in-law, Ranika George of Yesiqui, employed of Johnson's Hardware, Rodney Bay, Diana Daria George of Varna. 1 son-in-law, Epiphan Castang, also known as Danny of Caerleon. Her 8 nephews, Andy Adonis, also known as Harry and family of De Gaza, Grand Riviere, Vaughan and Roland St. Omer George of Rivière-Mita, Benoit George, also known as Benny of Marisil, Ali George and family of Marisil, Noah Aid of Montseppa, Arnold and Charles of Laborn. 10 nieces, Monica Thomas and family of Corinth, employed of Hot FM, Jacqueline Alphonse, also a husband, Angus Alphonse and family of Marisil, proprietor and proprietress of Fantastic Cuisine, Virginia Adonis and family, secretary of Rosalie Secondary, Lorna Eugene of Lafayette Moshi, Anthea George, also known as Alina, and family of Marisil, Vanessa George and family of Montseppa, Jeromina Aid William, also her husband Chris William and family of Babonneau, Shikara Augustine and family of Laborn, Kellyanne of Foisson, Torian Constable in Martinique. Her 3 best friends, Eugenie Lucia, also known as Miss Cece of Ancillary, Norma Louis, also known as Miss Sorel of Mondor, Andre Daisy of Martinique, special cousin Edmund Joseph, also known as Popo of Sunbuilt, Miss Patricia of Bel Air, special family friends, Earl Yard, also known as Junior of Sanssouci Castries, Romis Sinol of Montseppa, Jacinta Augustine, also known as Yolanda of Laborn, Dwight Winter of Caerleon, Winston Pamphil of Montador, Thomas Laforce of Canada, Mullins Martin of Canada, Priscilla Alexander, also her caregiver, Sarah Louise of Corinth, Devon Pierre of Beauséjour, Kimberlyn Florius and family of Gara, Jefferson Antoine, also known as Jeff of Canries, Carlton of Grosley, Lissa Paul of Cabiche, Babono, employed of Windjammer Landings, Ricardo Duncan, also known as Ricky of Waterwash. Relatives, the Nelson family of Yefo, the Jabatis family of Soufra, the Louisi family of Labrie, the William family of Yefo and Labrie, the family of deceased Hamilton Fontenelle of Grace Yefo, the Tissot family of Soufra, Choiseul and Labrie, the Bernard family of Labrie, the Saint Croix family of Millet, Cedars, Choiseul and Belair, the Eisenbut family of Millet, Choiseul, Belair and Ancillary, the Eugene family of Lariche and Montrouge, Choiseul, the St. Martin family of Lariche, Choiseul, the George family of Choiseul and Millet, the Mitchell family of Castries and Choiseul, the Charlemagne family of Millet, her extended family, the Maurice family, the Duncan family, the Ishmael family. Families both here and abroad too numerous to mention. The family would like to give special thanks to the nurses and helpers of the La Clery Health Centre, Dr. Doors, Dr. Felicia, and Dr. Louis of Victoria Hospital. The service for the passing of Emma George Maurice will be held on Monday 9th January 2017 at Our Lady of Fatima, La Clery at 2:30 p.m. and the body will be laid to rest at Shock Cemetery. Buses M644 and M622 will be leaving the Grand Riviere Cap at 2:30 p.m. to the service and back, while buses M604 Francis and M938 Sexy will be leaving Ancillary to the service and back. The family would appreciate if everyone attending would wear a touch of purple or white. May her soul rest in perfect peace. The body now lies at Crick's Funeral Home Limited, Vidboutai.